started off the day with a just gorgeous sunrise, followed by a good, if maybe somewhat a little frigid shower, courtesy of the geyser tent. In all fairness, they're trying to heat as much water as they can to go through all the folks that are lining up for showers, and I think I hit them right at that point where they had run out of propane and didn't quite get the temperature as warm as it needed to be. It's okay. It was still a great experience. So, hey everybody, I am here with Ian from Geyser. I used one of these things this morning and just wanted to come by the booth and give you guys an opportunity to give a broader explanation of the experience that I had this morning. So, Ian, take it away.
Yeah, sure thing, guys. So this is the Geyser system. This is a hot portable shower using less than a gallon of water. With just 3 water bottles worth of water, 3 liters, you can have a hot wash, great for cleaning yourself, your gear, your dishes, your dog, really anything you want to. The way the Geyser is able to use such little water for a full-on shower up to 15 minutes long is, rather than a traditional shower head, the Geyser disperses water through these scrubs. So it's like you shower with a loofah at home, but an electric pump pushes out water through this scrub right here. So we have it in pump mode, and you control the valve, or you control the water flow with this valve right here. So we'll go ahead and turn this, and you can hear the pump start to pulsate a little bit. And then you open up the valve more, you get the pump working harder. The pump works like your heart, so the more water you need, the harder it's gonna pump. And then fully open for a good refreshing rinse. There's 2 ways to heat the Geyser. We designed it around the jet boil flash. So 2 liters of cold water in the tank, then top it off with a liter of boiling water from your jet boil, and that ratio of hot and cold water balances to about 100 Fahrenheit, perfect for a hot shower. Alternatively, we have another model called our Geyser heated unit, and this one actually has a built-in heating element inside of it that'll heat your water electrically. So this is great if you're rolling into camp, you know you're gonna be to camp in about a half hour. You can fill up the tank, plug it in, put it in heat mode, and by the time you roll into camp, you're gonna have a hot shower waiting for you. They both power off a 12 volt because they both have an electric pump. Heat mode just pulls a little more juice, and we always recommend the non-heated unit to most people because everyone has a jet boil.
All right. This was really, it was a great experience. You get in there, you wash off for a few minutes, you get down to about half a tank of water, turn it on full blast, and it's like 60 seconds of magic.
Yeah, best 30 seconds of your life.
All right, I appreciate it, Ian. Appreciate it. Candidly, really, the sponge. Who would have thought? I'm surprised, in fact, that they aren't adapting just that sponge and hose to some of the other hot water shower systems, just to conserve water. I think it's a great idea.
We might need to look. They may be doing that, and we're just unaware. But you would think that would be a product that they would have at the Expo here if somebody was doing that. So if you're one of those engineers, get on it.
Yeah. Second thing I noticed about the Expo today, as we actually went into the Expo today, we raced through the gate so that we wouldn't have to stand in line for a half hour to get coffee. I didn't have to stand for a half hour in line to get coffee, and I still stood in line for a half hour. There's probably the only negative that I came across at this event was there's only one booth trailer offering coffee.
Yeah, food truck.
Yeah, one. That was it. In fact, we went back to the Wildland coffee team and said, look, guys, you guys got your coffee pods.
Missing an opportunity.
You're missing a big opportunity to just set up a little trailer out there serving your coffee and then directing them over to your booth for volume purchases. So but that was it. What did you notice today?
Well, I had a yoga session, which was nice, and it was just about how to use your rig and for yoga poses and whatnot, because it's difficult to do those things when you are out and about. You've got gravel, you've got dirt. Yoga is typically on the ground, a lot of on the ground movement. So that was one thing I really enjoyed, some tricks of using your rig on how to do that, and it was relaxing. So they do all kinds of things, including something called slacklining. I won't be doing that, but it did look interesting. So if you're a yoga person, you might want to look that up. Something else, we went to a veteran-based charity.
Yeah, it's really kind of it's an organization. They're called Team Overland.
Yeah, I got a shirt.
They're sort of dedicated to veteran transition.
Yeah.
I mean, it's transitioning from a military lifestyle into a civilian lifestyle can often be difficult, and they are using camping and overlanding as a way to meet and integrate and discover new ideas, new opportunities to spend time with people of like mind that isn't necessarily rooted in that military lingo, but people who have been there and people who are supportive for veterans in that transition. Hey, good morning, folks. So we are here with Matthew from Team Overland. You guys are doing some awesome stuff. I'm a veteran. I care about what you're doing. Just give me a few minutes. What is it that you're doing?
Yeah, thanks, man. Again, Matthew with Team Overland. We're a nonprofit out of Southern Oregon. We guide expeditions for veterans and their families, military supporters, as a means to show them a way to reintegrate, build their network, give them a social outlet that's healthy for them, and really just take them out on trips, get them around the fire, and share our fire and our friendship. Our trips are free to join. We supply everything anybody needs. If you don't have a tent or chairs, whatever, we got equipment. We cater all the dinners and the meals, so we provide a lot of food. It's really low barrier to join our trips. Our website, teamoverland.org. We're also on social media at Team Overland. We post all of our information out there if you need to get in touch with us. Look us up, and if you're available, come out and join a trip with us.
Awesome. So when's your next trip?
Next one on the books for sure is Veterans Day, but we're talking about probably putting something in here this fall. We don't have our calendar solidified yet for the fall, but we're going to meet up and we'll post that on our channel, so follow us there and all our information will be there. If you need anything else from us, just contact us. We're all available for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank
you. I'll be looking to join you.
All right, sounds good. I hope that you get you out there.
Just a really good charity. So we bought a shirt so that we could donate, and impressed with that.
Yeah, and please, if you don't do anything else with this video, go click the link in the bottom. I'm a veteran. It's something that support is something I'm passionate about. Go click the link in the description. Go check them out. If for no other reason than just to be aware.
Yeah.
And if you find that it's a cause you're driven to, be sure to contribute.
Yeah, or get involved.
Yeah, it's worthwhile.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. How about you?
So, being an off-roader, an avid jeeper, we decided to actually go through the Bronco experience today. And, okay.
They asked a lot of questions. I will say that.
Yep, yeah. You signed your life away before and after the ride. It was good. I was pleasantly surprised by the capabilities that they've built into the Bronco. I guess I'd have to say, I think those capabilities are, they're table stakes for most off-roading configurations these days. So, front and rear lockers, sway bar disconnect.
The cameras were a plus.
Yeah.
I would really, really like to have those cameras. So it had a fairly large screen. Was it a 10-inch screen?
Yeah.
And much like our truck, you could do the top-down view. It had a split view where you could see your wheels, and you could see in front of you as well, which I thought was nice, because there are plenty of times in the Jeep when we're cresting a hill, or you just can't see what's on the other side of this. I have no idea. I'm just going to have to trust that my Jeep can handle it.
Or you get a spotter, right?
Or you get a spotter.
Yeah.
Right?
If you don't know, you should always use a spotter.
Right. So so I liked the camera system. I thought that was nice, and I certainly would love to see that feature incorporated into a future Jeep.
And if you haven't seen it, it's not just a front and rear facing camera. Most of the Jeep, a lot of Jeeps have those these days, or you can configure aftermarket. But they also had the side cameras, so that you could follow the track of your left and right wheels as you were cresting or navigating obstacles. So good.
Yeah, and I think that the guy who was our driver, I thought he did a good job kind of explaining and telling, hey, here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to turn the lockers on here. I'm going to turn the rock crawling feature on. He was doing a good job selling his Bronco. I'll just say that.
Yeah. What else did you see and like today?
The AOR, I know that we got some good footage of the AOR trailer, also put out by or featured. No, they're exclusive with
X-Grid here in the U.S. It's an Australian trailer.
Yeah, and that one was a little surprising to me. We'd kind of looked at it a little bit just online and whatnot ahead of time. But it was nice. So we have some really good footage. So we'll do a separate video for that, because I think we need to dedicate a whole video for that one.
Yeah. So,
what we didn't see, and I think they're based out of Bend, is Overkill.
I know we've had a lot. I'm sorry. We actually had multiple requests to go do a review of the Overkill campers, and they weren't here, and I don't know. Their website says that they're closed till Monday. We won't be around.
Yeah.
So. We didn't drive by. Their website didn't say anything about the Expo. They're not on the exhibitors list, so...
I just have a feeling they're a smaller company. They probably have more orders than they can fill, and maybe they don't feel like they need to come to the Expo, or any number of reasons. But just to say that we didn't get to look over the Overkill, and I know that was something that some people were interested in seeing.
we were as well. It was one of the reasons to it was one of the primary purposes of coming to the event here, was because we just assumed that being based right here, they'd be one of the exhibitors. But so anyway, that's our wrap. We are actually going to have to pack up here shortly and head back up to home, Seattle. If this is up your alley, if this is something that you want to continue to see us doing, put some comments in the down below. This is not what we intend the channel to ultimately be, reviews of campers and trailers. This is just kind of where we are at in our personal journey, and our intent is that as we actually get a camper, as we get out hiking, as we get out off-roading, that we'll be doing more and more videos sort of dedicated to living the lifestyle rather than trying to navigate the equipment of the lifestyle. We'll continue with cool equipment and reviews and lessons learned and tutorials and just whatever. We don't want to be the dime a dozen other YouTubers that are out there doing exactly those things, but definitely when we come across lessons that we find valuable and we maybe hadn't found elsewhere, we will do that, and we hope to continue to differentiate our content from every other provider that's out there. So hope you enjoyed. If you get a chance to come to one of these, you absolutely should. They're a blast. And we will see you I'm not sure which review we're going to do first, whether it's the AOR or the updates on the Expedition Voyager. One of those two videos will be coming out soon.
Okay.
All right.